hello everyone. Welcome back. What?
I just loved how you're like, I'm done small talking. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back.
I'm like, let's get down to
Like
business.
we want food.
It's 6:45 p.m. on a Tuesday, and we're no longer in the club on a Tuesday.
No.
We're recording a podcast, and hey, welcome back to What You're Mad. It's a podcast where we spiral about life's annoyances so that you don't have to. And if it's your first time here, we're Maddie and Lexi, two girls from Iowa trying to just get through and survive modern day life one day at a time.
Are you reading something?
No, this is just me.
Wow. That was good. Good job.
Thanks so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a little
But-
rundown of what we're talking about today. We're actually could possibly make this into a reoccurring episode. And we were thinking that we call it, and we don't have a name nailed down yet, something like Explain It Like I'm 30, because we always see all these references to viral TikTok trends and things that are going on in pop culture. And if you don't stay on top of it, it's super hard to know the background stories of what's going on. Do you ever wonder why you hear kids constantly yelling 6, 7?
Or are you wondering why all the pretty girls eat beans now?
Yeah, why is your coworker suddenly eating a can of beans every day for lunch? Well, this episode, we're going to try to explain the internet to our fellow millennials. So stay tuned. But first, our weekly segment. What are you mad about this week?
So, I think I mentioned this on Sunday too, but I have been listening to Clay Aiken radio lately. And this stemmed from Maddie and I hanging out a few weeks ago. But you guys, if you don't listen to it, like I don't listen to Clay Aiken, okay? So don't come at me. Don't at me.
You do, though.
However, Clay Aiken radio is the best throwbacks, and you need to give it a whirl. And for some reason, though, the Cup song came on from like Pitch Perfect. My boyfriend, who is a little bit younger than me, said, I remember learning the Cup song. I remember learning Cups. And first thing that crossed my mind that sent me spiraling into anger was the thought of like, how old was he when Pitch Perfect came out? Because I was an adult. And secondly, I was like, Pitch Perfect did not invent the cups. The cup, like that was a game from the 90s. Did you learn that as a kid, Maddie?
No, I just thought it was the Pitch Perfect thing.
Oh my God. So you officially
like tapping and stuff?
Yeah, the tapping. If I didn't have some water in this, I'd do it real quick. But no, I vividly remember in third grade, I think it was, learning how to do the cup song with the cups. And it was a game. So you would sit in a circle and pass the cup to the right, but you would speed it up every time. So then people would mess up. They would be out of the circle. The circle would grow small and smaller until it was 2 people left and one person would win. It was a game. And I was so mad that I had to explain that to him. But apparently, he's not the only one. People my age are making me upset as well.
Interesting. But how old was he when Pitch Perfect came out? I need to know.
I don't know. What year did Pitch Perfect come out? Were we in college when that came out? Or
for sure.
Yeah, that's what I remember, but I don't know the exact year.
2012, so like almost out of college.
So we were how old?
21, 22.
So he was like...
Does this make you feel weird?
He was like 17.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
Wait, did I do that wrong? Oh, I did that wrong. Fuck.
Yeah.
He was like 14.
So different stages at that time. But
yeah,
he had more time to learn cups.
And he's still behind.
Oh my gosh. And shout out to Clay Aiken radio. Actually, that makes sense that would have like absolutely underground bangers because you had to be there to love or like just even know the Clay Aiken song Invisible. You had to be there for that time. So like I bet there's
on the last. We sang it on the last one, but it was like a lot of Ashley Simpson, Hilary Duff, I know I sent you the mirror, mirror hanging on the wall.
Oh my gosh, by
Like, that was a
M2M.
memory unlocked,
Great
yeah.
voices.
You don't have to tell me who's the biggest fool ever.
It's like everyone had baby voices back
Yeah,
then, like the
that
girls,
was the
the
cool thing.
chicks, I almost said, Jesus.
Anyway, alright, moving on. What are you mad about this week?
Okay, so I just came from yoga class. So I'm mad because my yoga classes are suddenly packed because the weather got a little chilly and
Mhm.
everyone remembered that they own a mat and they used to like going to yoga. No, because I've been here all summer and all fall, and I've earned my fucking front row right corner spot. That's my real estate. And now that it's fucking 55 degrees, you're all showing up in your cute little matching sets and much earlier than I. And I fucking work. I'm sprinting from my last meeting, rolling through traffic lights, praying that there's room for me in the class when I used to just be able to go, whoop, plop in my little spot, my safety little place. And I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed. And this just happened like today. All of a sudden, everybody comes out of the woodwork.
Mhm, mhm. I'm so sorry, Maddie, but that's also probably gonna be me in the next month or so, joining yoga again because I decided that it warms me up and it feels good in the winter.
It felt
So,
great today. It's raining and it's 50 degrees, and man, it felt amazing.
yes. I remember when I did go consistently, I remember feeling the exact way that you are, though. I too took the front right corner spot at B1 because there was, like, 2 mirrors. You got, like, an extra good view there.
Yes.
And when I would come in and people have it, if I didn't recognize them as a regular, in my head, I would kinda be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yes.
Like, "What are you
I
doing?"
will stand directly behind them and, like, evil eye them the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Oh,
think
please,
anything
yes.
negative
Yeah.
after, like, the first initial minute that I see them.
Yeah, it's more of like, "Where do I go? Where do I sit?" Because
Yeah.
the most embarrassing part of that is when you walked into a packed class and you have to make people, like, move their mats down to make room for you. I stress about that.
Yes,
That's
I
why
always
I
try
show
to
up.
be the one when I do see someone coming in to, like, try to get people to move their mats. I'll, like, take the lead and be like,
Mhm.
"Hey, everyone, let's move some mats for this kind person walking in, you assholes." Jesus.
Yeah, I was
Namaste.
on the days that I was late, I would just kinda, like if I could tell it was filling up, I'd chill in the lobby area, is that what you would call it?
Yeah, yeah.
For a little bit, and then I would take the spot right by the door, like, if you open the door, it would hit you if you were laying there, so I'd strategically know that people didn't have their mats there, and then I would take it last minute right before class started.
That's a solid plan.
Yeah.
I like it.
I am what did she say? You guys, I had a braid in my hair before the episode started, and I said, "Do it be honest, do I just look like I just woke up from a nap?" She goes, "No, you just look like Blake Lively." And I said, "That used to be a compliment, it's not really anymore." And you're like, "Well, she's pretty, she's just she's just not very smart." And I said, "Wow, I hope people say that about me someday."
Yeah,
I'm
she's
redeeming
not
myself
ugly, she's
with
just
the
dumb.
yoga mat strategy, just redeeming myself.
Yeah, brilliant.
Take that,
Brilliant.
like, lively.
Yeah, speaking of Blake Lively, we actually talked about her little situation with that Justin Baldoni dude a while back,
Mhm.
and I don't know what's going on with them, but I do feel like both of us can get like a little. I think neither of us are like celebrity obsessed by any means
Right.
compared to a lot of people, but I do feel like we like enjoy a little bit of the celebrity chaos
A
and
little bit of
getting
goss.
sucked into some things. Because I mean, my question is like, my question is why do we as a culture obsess over celebrity chaos and like TikTok and things like that?
Probably because it takes our attention off of our own bullshit.
That's what I was thinking. It's honestly celebrity gossip is kind of a coping mechanism or escapism.
Yeah,
I
and if
feel
you
like.
think about it, they're doing us a favor because instead of talking shit about the people in our lives and around us, we're talking shit about people we don't know, and that's way more healthy, right?
Yes, and they're getting paid buco bucks to do
Yeah,
this. So sometimes I don't feel like we should bully them and, do anything online to bully them and make them feel bad. But I do feel like,
it comes with the job. Like, they signed up for it in a sense.
yeah,
Sorry.
but I don't think like they should be bullied or feel bad. But at the same
Sorry,
time,
Ari.
but they wanted to be famous, right? And so they know that this is part
Yeah.
of it. Like, I remember back in the day, we used to read like YM magazines and People magazines. And so I think it's a very millennial thing to stay up to date on these
You're
people.
right. It might be more of a generational thing. Does Gen
Mhm.
Z like celebrity goss?
I don't
Or did they
know.
just
They must, because again, I don't think we crave so much the drama, we crave the distraction. And Gen Z is all about TikTok and having a distraction.
Yeah, I just think their celebrities are more so like influencers rather than the celebrities
Mhm.
we grew up on.
Agreed. Let's honor one of our favorite coping mechanisms. And we are going to talk about what's trending and do our best to explain to those who don't have as much time on their hands as us what is going on in the world right now.
Yes. We're going to explain it to you like you're 30 because we actually didn't know a lot of these top trending things either. I had to look
No,
into it.
I did too. And I honestly had to look them up. So, like, we had facts about it, not
Yeah.
just what I've heard.
Yeah. So we'll give you our millennial takeaways.
Okay. First up, we're going to talk about what's trending on social media right now. And number one is something called BeanTok that I honestly had not heard about until today.
Yes, the gut check era.
So, what it is in simple terms, let's start off by that.
Mhm.
BeanTok, I'm going to call it the health trend nobody fucking asked for. I
Right.
personally find this offensive, but I had to look this up. What I found was videos of people pretty much raw dogging cans of beans with the
Yes.
caption, "Eat beans to get hot." So right off the bat, there are so many things wrong with this, in my
Yeah.
opinion. And it's is it about beans or is it about the desperation to get hot? I
Okay,
don't
it's about both. So, basically, TikTok is obsessed with the idea that eating 2 cups of beans a day is life-changing. But as much as I want to make fun out of it, it actually checks out when you look at, like, the the amount of fiber and the nutrition in beans and what that does. It keeps you fuller longer. It obviously cleans you out faster. It actually has a link to like estrogen. And so women really like it because it gives you extra estrogen from what I'm hearing and it helps with skin. So it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, but my thing is, you guys, you can make food with beans in it, right? You don't have to just eat out of a can of black beans, pinto beans, whatever, although I could eat, like, refried beans, um, plain.
but I want them warm, please. Like, these
And
people are
you
eating
can,
cold.
and you can. There's
Yeah.
nothing saying that they can't
Oh,
make, like, a bean salad or, a bean soup, and instead, they're like, "Yeah, I just grabbed this can and I open it."
that's where it's like this desperation weird thing where like I'm a bean person anyways. I know that sounds very weird to say out loud. I've
I'm a
always like
bean
if there's a
person.
burrito, I'm eating a bean burrito. I love beans. So to me it's just like offensive that people are like taking this thing that people have eaten forever, raw dogging these cans and acting like this is a new thing. Like come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. And I guess I scrolled upon a nutritionist that actually said that she backs it up, but it should be 2 cups of beans a day. Some women are taking it as far as only eating beans. That's it. If
Stop.
there's always those people that take it a little too far. There are people that are on a 30-day challenge to only eat beans, and I'm pretty sure you need other things in your diet aside from beans to have a healthy body. But excited to follow them on their journey. Just kidding. I'm not. Good luck though.
Yeah, I think this is like I do appreciate the fact that it's not like 2000s Slim Fast or something fake. It's like a
No.
real, whole food, a
Mm-hmm.
legume. Is that how you say that word? Legume? Legume?
Lagoon. Lagoon.
And so I do appreciate that. But there's gonna be a lot of gassy people out there.
Oh yeah. That was
Everyone, what's that
my
song?
second thought.
Beans.
The magical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal.
And why isn't anyone singing this as they're eating their cans? That
Well, that's what I had one real person I scrolled upon that was like, how come no one's talking about the fart?
yeah, it's
I was
like
like, there it is.
it'll make you just as gassy as it'll make you glowing. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh, so that's bean talk. I think we've talked those dries.
next we're talking about the 6-7 meme. Is this a meme or is this like a I don't know. I don't know what this is. A girl from work just explained this to me like last week on Thursday. So, and she's 21.
Um,
You?
I brought it up to my facialist because she's a little bit younger and she didn't know either. And we both kind of agreed. We think that's kind of the point. It doesn't have a clear definition and people are
Mhm.
using it however they want.
Yes. So here's the kindergartner version of the 6-7 trend. There's a song on TikTok. So kids, and they say it's mostly Gen Alpha. So like we're talking elementary school kids, think it's hilarious. And then anytime an adult or teacher or friend, literally anyone, says the number 6 or 7, they yell 6-7 doot doot. I don't even understand like what the like
Have I heard
bounciness.
this song? I don't even know.
Like I don't even know if it's like 6-7 doot doot or if it's like 7-6 doot. I don't even know how to say it because this is how out of touch I am
Mhm.
with this.
Yeah. I think it's it's like rebellion through absurdity because adults like how can you control it if you can't define it? You
Yeah,
know what
and
I
it,
mean? Like
it
what
doesn't
is
mean
this?
anything. It's just they hear that one of those numbers at any time, boom, there's this reaction to it, and they think it's hilarious.
Yeah, the meaning is optional, I guess.
So
Um,
basically, it has no point. It's driving adults absolutely insane.
I actually saw some parents say our kids hate our Halloween costumes and they were one was a 6 and one was a 7.
Like the parents
They're
were.
taking it back. They're taking back 6, 7.
I think that's what you have to do is take back the power. Would you ban that from your house if your kids wouldn't stop doing it?
Oh yeah, because I can only take so much of anything. And I'm very honest when I'm getting annoyed about something.
You know what I would do?
What?
Just join them in it so it becomes not very uncool and then they'll stop.
What if that backfires?
Well, then
What if
I'm now in the club.
what if you have a kid that's just like you and they know what you're doing, so they backfire it on you?
I don't know. I can't.
You
I'm
know
not
that's
having
very
kids.
possible with
I'm
the
not having
magnet for offspring.
I'm not having kids, so that's probably why. They'd be
Yeah.
so brilliant. They'd be way too
He's
smart. That's
sparing you guys on having the next Albert Einstein.
yeah, you wanted to know why? You got it.
Oh my god.
So our generation didn't have anything like this because we didn't have like the virality that they have i- at our fingertips at all times. We had funny little E-Bombs World stuff, but like
Yeah,
we weren't
I was gonna
actively
say.
participating in some of these things. I think
Mhm.
the only thing that I remember, and we were honestly a little bit too old for this even, was like when the planking thing was out on Vine. That was kind of the first thing I remember was like
Oh.
a viral thing that people were doing that I was like, I don't comprehend this.
Yes. I'm gonna go plank on this boulder.
And that was as creative as it was at the time. And to see people doing it in public was hilarious because it was so unique to see influencers in the wild, essentially.
Yeah.
What I remember is the Harlem Shake was also one of the first things that
Oh, yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, the Harlem Shake was great, and then that leads me into years later, the mannequin challenge.
Oh, that was actually we had like a it was a challenge in like 2008 or 9 because I was at Iowa State and we did like a Frozen
Mhm.
challenge. And I remember being in the
Yeah.
video, being
Yeah,
like,
and those were
yeah, there's me.
cool. All right, well, 6, 7, let us know what 6, 7 means to you, because
I hope
apparently it means something different to everyone.
I hope I never hear this one in real life. So next we have micro fads. What do you know
Oh.
about Tube Girl? Tube girls. You came up with this.
Outline tube girl, point of views, people doing fearless, chaotic confidence dances in public transport. Oh, so they're the ones you see with the whole camera set up in an airport doing the choreographed TikTok dances. Okay.
No,
I
just
see.
tube girls. So there you have to be in a subway car. And why do you want me to
Oh,
tell you what I know because I researched? I did
yeah.
not know this until
Okay, thank God. I'm
let's have
like,
you guess and me read the answer.
oh, it's like those one girls at the airport.
Not too far off. Basically, this trend, the tube girl trend, refers to videos, mostly on TikTok, in which they film themselves dancing or posing confidently inside a subway car, especially the London Underground. So it started in the London Tube, which is why they call it that, often stylishly dressed with other commuters around. And
Okay.
yeah, that's that. I have seen a couple of them, but I not enough to really think like, "Oh, this is really something I wanna watch."
Yeah, no, me either. It's not on the Wait You're Mad algorithm quite yet.
Mm-mm.
BeanTok was, okay? And I assume that was something you brought onto us.
No, I no. Maybe it's your Mediterranean diet.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm so far off of that right now. But yeah. Tube Girl, I immediately thought like YouTube.
I thought tube top. So, I do appreciate this because I do think it is kind of an own your weirdness, be confident energy thing. So,
Mhm.
I'm here for it. It's just I just am not super familiar with it, but
Yeah. Good job. You go, girls.
yeah,
You go, Tube
you be
Girls.
you.
You be you.
Okay, the next one is AI photos. And it says yearbook
Okay.
photos, but we're just saying AI photos.
Yeah, let's just do AI photos in general. I feel like there is a very hard line between people that recognize AI and people that don't. And I thought more people recognized AI than not. And I'm learning that some people are just oblivious to it.
Boy, is the future gonna be tough for them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like,
Or
even,
beautiful, or wonderful because they're gonna
yeah,
be just living the
they're
life.
oblivious. They're oblivious. Meanwhile, I kind of like, I use AI and I'm still like, "Ugh, you're so obviously using AI." I do not
Mhm.
do the photos. So I have a few people at our company that have opted for the AI headshots. And again, I'm like, if you're not trying to fool anyone, this is fine. If you don't care, this is what you want, that's fine. However, please know that you are not fooling anyone.
Yeah.
There's only there's not this hallway that everyone goes to get their headshots taken. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a well-lit hallway where they're always sitting with their arms crossed in the middle of it. It's usually a
Oh,
man in a suit.
yes. And yeah, it's oh my god, it's a dead giveaway. Everybody, number 1, looks the same, and these
Mhm.
people that don't look like this at all in person, all of a sudden lost 35 fucking pounds.
Mhm.
They have perfectly done makeup and skin, and I mean, lit I this isn't even just on LinkedIn. This is on I've seen Facebook pictures of people's like full body shots, like literally like making weird poses that just are not their bodies. And it's kind of concerning because I don't know, to think that these people are posting this. And I don't know if they don't care that we know that it's AI or if they think
Yeah.
we think it's real. This is where I don't understand.
Yes, I struggle with that too. Like, do you think that we think this is real? But then there's this one headshot, and I'm not going to say this individual's name,
I hope not.
but it's like, I think for the girls look extra weird. It's like something comes off wonky. Like, you can just tell something's off when AI is generating a woman's photo. I don't know what it is about it. And I look at it and I'm like, that so totally doesn't look like her. But then I had a coworker where someone was like, "Oh, like so and so's headshot," also making fun of it because it looks nothing like her. And my third coworker was like, "Wait, that's AI? Really?" And that's where I was like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Some
Well, you
people
guys
don't
just
see
don't
it.
do it. Get a real photo taken. Like, let's support photographers and artists and pay for your photo or ask a friend to do it. Do a real photo. It's not the
Be
singularity yet.
yourself.
We're not robots. Like,
Yeah.
this is catfishing. This is catfishing at its weirdest, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because then you show up in real life and you don't look like that. And it's like, don't you want someone to be pleasantly surprised when they see you?
Yeah, I'm not photogenic, and that only helps me in person.
Instead, it does. Instead of arriving and being like, huh, okay, that was
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah. Okay, what's also been making me LOL lately are the Halloween AI prompts where they're putting, like, Michael Myers or the Scream guy in the background. You haven't
Mm.
seen any of these AI? They give you the prompt to give AI, being like, "Make me, like, a gothic girl with black nails, black lipstick, leather jacket, put me putting dark lipstick on in the bathroom and put Michael Myers in the background." And
Oh,
then
I
there's one
saw
where they're laying on
one.
their stomach on the bed and Scream is in the background, and it's like some people do, like, 5 different prompts and post them all, and, like, obviously AI makes you look good. It's just not you, and so I'm like,
Yeah,
I
like, are you
don't
getting off on this? Like, I just
like,
don't
yeah,
understand.
I'm like, "You can do whatever you want, I don't care, but also what are you doing? What
Because
is happening?"
you're literally just telling it. Whatever. You know, we're gonna go
I
through
know.
some weird shit here in this next 5 to 10 years, and I think my mind might fucking explode if this is what it's just starting to look like. Because it's only gonna
Yeah.
get worse, and our mindset's gonna have to change, but at least that's fun. At least they're not trying to be serious. They know, like, it's a cartoon in the back or whatever, so whatever, but
Are you getting off on this? I love it. I think
we
they are though. They're like, "I look good. I'm gonna post 5 of these."
because it slightly resembles my features.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. If
I
you
tr
do
I
this
tried having AI do something for my mom's birthday once, and I ended up having to be like, "Great work. Could you make me look 5 years younger, please?" Sage does me dirty. Sage likes to keep
humble,
me humble. Yeah.
well,
God bless
that's a
Sage.
robot for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Next up, we're talking lazy girl lunches, which I'm assuming means something similar to girl dinner, correct?
Your guess is a suicide.
Okay, well, what lazy girl lunches is that I looked up is a TikTok trend started where people post their super lazy, it's like a snack plate style meal, and then they call them
Um,
girl dinner or lazy girl lunches. And I
yes.
think late girl dinner is more common. But like as we discussed last episode, adulting's exhausting. And so I can totally see why this is a trend. Also, snack boards are fucking sick, and I love a
Mhm.
variety of. I want to eat everything in my fridge at once, but I just want like little bites of it. So this is a perfect way to do this.
Dude, actually, Maddie, I didn't know what it was called, but I have seen this, and every time I see a video, I think of you and how much you would like it because a lot of times they're throwing like a few olives, some cheese, maybe a can of tinned fish. I'm not even
Oh
kidding.
yes.
and some nuts, and then maybe a few chocolates, and it's like the greatest balance of the most random things.
Yeah,
And
pickles, I
I'm
do
there
this all
for
the
that
time.
too. Yeah.
I
What's
just
wrong with
I didn't
that?
have a name for it. Like, I'll do even, like, some cottage cheese. Sometimes I'll even, like, put, like, corn. I don't know, just little I
Yeah.
just take a bunch of ramekins and put a bunch of different shit together and then eat it because I want a little bit of everything.
Well, that means that this is you. You're a lazy girl.
Yeah. When it comes to, like, food stuff,
I
definitely.
feel like we need to rebrand that. Like, that's not lazy, that's smart.
Yeah. It's creative girl Linner.
Savvy slut supper.
Well, that's the winner so far, so we're gonna roll
That's
with
my
it.
mad dog. Yeah. I was like, when I saw Lazy Girl lunches, I was like, "What? Like a can of beans? Is this all morphine together?"
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so apparently TikTok wants us to eat beans, yell numbers out, and film ourselves on public transit. But celebrities are still out there doing their own version of entertainment and chaos.
Okay. We've been dying to talk about Ari.
Yes, so we're going to talk about what's
Mother
making the internet
God.
mad this week. And finally, something that's making us mad is also making the people mad. We're going to talk about Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater.
Yeah, first of all, what the fuck was that ever even?
Okay, so if you don't know, Ariana Grande was in the Wicked musical movie and she met this guy, Ethan Slater. He was the weird little munchkin guy and weird off the bat. Interesting, I should
Mhm.
say. Probably a
Yeah,
nice guy.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
But so what we do know is that the two are reportedly involved and they met on the production of Wicked. And
Mhm.
rumors say that their relationship has been on and off for much of the year. And insiders are using particularly strong language like unhealthy and toxic.
Ooh.
Yeah. And apparently there were alleged wedding plans that fell through amid this turbulence over the last couple months.
Ari, what the hell you doing? How many times are you going to go through this?
Yeah.
Another marriage?
I don't
A
know.
failed relationship, fine, but that would have been you were engaged, you were married, and this was another failed engagement possibly?
Yeah. I don't know,
That's too
man.
bad. Stop like, let's just give up on marriage at this point.
Well, I feel like they just hurried into this and were public
Mhm.
so quickly and because they were working on this project together and now they can't figure out how to make it work when they're not filming and
Mhm,
forced to be on set together all the time, which is classic, I think.
mhm.
But I mean, you've done this before, so let's get this figured out,
Let's
sister.
get this figured out. Get out of there when you can. Yeah, so I'm kind of in my head, I kinda laughed when you said toxic, because can you imagine Ethan Slater mad? I would just laugh at him, I swear to God.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet.
What a dweeb. I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, apparently, I don't know. I don't like to say that she like I'm assuming his marriage is bad before they met or whatever, but, like,
Yeah.
dude, imagine meeting Ariana Grande and she's into you, like, I would stop everything too. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna lie. Like, the lifestyle we could live together, me and Ari, I'm in.
Yeah, I do not blame him at all for wanting in on that. I
Mhm.
question her, and I'm just like, think it's funny that it even lasted this long, if I'm being honest. So, Maddie and I are trying to go see her live next year. And I don't know why. It's not his fault, but I somewhat blame him and Wicked in general for Ariana Grande's Glinda persona carrying over into every aspect of her life. And as much as I'm so excited to see her, hopefully, I'm also like, but I want pop star Ari back. I do not want Glinda version of Ariana Grande. I can't imagine this version of Aria singing any of her older music. And so I'm giddy with joy at the thought of her ending this relationship because I feel like it's one more step in that direction for me, selfishly.
Yep, I agree. I think though she was kind of in character during that time, so I think it did carry over. So we'll see what she does
Mhm.
next. There are rumors that she's been out and about with some guy named Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I have no idea who he is. Apparently, he's an actor. I'll let you guys look him up. But he looks like more of a bad boy, so I'm very into this next phase because she always
Right.
makes really good music when she's dating a bad boy.
Yes, and I don't know where she heard this, but my facialist said that she was spotted with another married man. So,
Oh no, is that this
but
guy?
I don't know, see if he's married.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. I mean, who's not by the time of, mid-30s these days?
Yeah. Maybe, like, celebrities don't like to tell you until after it happens, so maybe he's already, like, separated and we just don't know,
It looks
or she
like
truly has a type.
this Aaron Taylor Johnson does have a spouse.
We're rooting for you, Ari, come on.
Yeah, so he's 35 and he married Sam Taylor Johnson in 2012. And this Sam Taylor Johnson is 58. So maybe he is looking for someone.
Maybe they have an open relationship.
I don't know. I hate to speculate too much because we're trying to give real news here.
Yeah. Sorry, Gab. Now we're just adding. Someone's gonna be out
Fuel
with
to
their
the
friends and
fire.
say,
Not
"Yeah, but
our
I heard on the podcast that he has an open relationship."
Yes, we're adding fuel to the fire. It's not my style, so let's
Well,
move on.
yeah. How you doing? Keep it moving. Ooh, Sabrina Carpenter and Joe Curie.
That's your
I
guy, isn't
love
it?
this, if it's true. Yes, I have the biggest crush on him. Joe Curie, also known as Steve from Stranger Things, also known as the lead singer of Joe, the band.
So this is
Um,
very, like, maybe not true, but
Very
at,
maybe not true, but I love the idea of it.
at Austin City Limits this month in October, Sabrina Carpenter brought Joe on stage during her performance and playfully arrested him with pink fuzzy handcuffs. And this is something she does reoccurringly. I think every
Mhm,
show if someone famous is at her shows, it's kind of like the role model Sally, bringing a Sally out on stage every time. And
mhm.
this is a bit that she calls cuffing season. So he got on stage, the video went viral, and it sparked dating rumors because of how into the moment he seemed and how the crowd reacted. So there's no relationship confirmation. It might be a performance, and I I
But
don't
I did read that they were spotted at dinner somewhere then. But
know.
which again could be something, could be nothing. But it was at the same festival.
I do feel like someone who has that big of a spotlight on them, if they want to be hidden, they will be. And so I
Yes.
do believe that these are little hints, whether it's for publicity or whether or not it's kind of like their soft launch.
Yes. Yes.
So
I would love that for him. If you listen to his new album, he went through some shit with a girl, and so he deserves something fun and sweet like Sabrina Carpenter.
sounds like she did too. So
Yeah. Oh, true. I true. She got cheated on, right?
yeah, like Rodent Boy Summer last year.
Damn. Oh, Joe and Sabrina.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll keep
see.
you updated.
Yeah,
Okay, this one I don't even know if I want to talk about because I just do not give a fuck about Addison Rae. How awful is that of me to say?
I know. But apparently her dad is absolutely insane. Monty Lopez, married after 2-week Vegas romance, but didn't tell
Mhm.
anyone. So how many times has he been married now?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about him. I had to research this. He married Caitlin Nicole Robbins in Vegas after only dating for 2 weeks. And reportedly, the ceremony was private. There was absolutely no family involved, including Addison Rae, our Diet Pepsi girl. And Lopez quoted to People magazine, I didn't tell anyone. I just followed my heart, and I've never been happier. So
Mm. I mean, his dating history has been pretty crazy ever since his daughter has taken off. So I
Mm,
just don't respect his opinion.
no. And again, I don't even want to waste my time talking about him.
Yeah, let's
He's
move
like,
along.
yeah.
Bye, Monty.
Okay. My last one that I added in last minute was the Dak Shepard and Kristen Bell drama right now.
Okay, I know I've heard of it. I know she's getting a little backlash, but I'm gonna let you tell the details because I don't have them in front of me.
So she posted a wedding anniversary tribute to Dax that included a joke referencing him saying something about like love you to the man who once said I would never kill you. And the caption sparked backlash from fans and domestic violence organizations, which, if I can see why that would be something kind of not to joke, why that would be something that you don't want to joke about. And Kristen later said something about them being opposites and that their relationship requires patience and respect because they often have very different viewpoints. And reportedly, he seems to be focusing more on his podcasting career and less on acting in her or something like that. So that's what's happening there.
Oh.
No idea. This is kind of new. So,
No, but it's very relevant because did you binge watch season 2 of Nobody Wants This like I did?
no, I tried to watch
Oh
episode
my
1 and I
god.
just couldn't focus. So I stopped.
I don't know what it is about this show. It's like the perfect combination of feel good and funny, but yet keeping me interested. I know the second season, there's been some mixed reviews, but I feel like that's how it is for everything. Um, I will say I feel like not a lot happened, but I was engaged the whole time.
Yeah. I loved season
So
1, like, a lot, a
yeah,
lot. It
the
was
humor
great.
is just so on point. The
Mhm.
sisterly love, I just like it's so relatable to me. I sincerely love this show, but Kristen Bell has never looked so good. I feel like she honestly, I don't know what she's been doing. She's been like aging in reverse, the
Mhm.
hottest little thing. And I don't know, that sucks for Dax if they're going through marriage issues because she's looking good right now. Not that it's all about looks, but we know Kristen Bell is also smart, funny, like she's the whole package.
Yeah,
And
she seems
I
like
don't know a lot about him. He's a funny guy, right?
I think so. Again, don't know too much.
I also know he's sober and he has
Mhm.
been for a few years.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's probably best to stay out of the limelight when things get hard.
Your honorable mention. You wrote honorable mention in Kardashian land. I'm so mixed on Kardashians. I just don't really love what they stand for as far as the beauty standards.
Mhm.
It it irks me. They know the power they have and they choose to continue to engage everybody in like constant consumerism. But
Yeah, like the faux pube undies.
I mean, exactly. That a huge point right there.
Yeah, a huge point right there. I know. I struggle with them too because I like it's successful women business owners
Mhm.
and there's a lot to look up to them for, but sometimes I feel like they don't use it for good.
Mhm.
Um,
Agreed
and
100%.
honestly, if I'm being honest, Kim is probably my least favorite out of all of them too.
So she was just on Call Her Daddy,
Mhm.
and this is what this was referencing. I actually got my nails done today, and I tried to listen to as much of it as I could really quickly. She's a genius the way she answers questions. She can get away with dodging everything, like, without really
Mhm.
saying a lot or too much. She can use words to fill time without giving away anything. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. That's how you could tell her PR team
Mhm.
working overtime always, like, the questions about partnering with like, co-parenting with Kanye West too.
Mhm.
Such a strategic move without really talking shit, she was talking shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
She was throwing shade. So essentially,
Yeah.
what this says is Kim's daughter, North, likes to cover herself in fake tattoos. And I believe her daughter's like 12 or 13 or something,
Okay.
Northwest. Kind of like temporary ones you'd get from a gumball machine. And people on the internet got mad about it, saying she's dressing too adult like and wearing these tattoos, and Kim pretty much said, relax, they're not real. Then she went on the podcast to talk about how she and her ex take turns being parents, kind of like when your divorced parents do weekend swaps, but with bodyguards. So I don't know. I kind of liked how Kim was giving like good mom energy. I feel like as long as it's not permanent, I don't care.
Yes.
It's like one of those rare moments where you're kind of like, maybe she's a little bit relatable, where it's like, leave her the fuck alone. Like the kid, leave
Yeah.
the kids alone.
Also, yeah, if she has a kid that has some Kanye West in it, so you gotta let the kids fly. They
Mm-hmm.
they're definitely meant to stand out.
And they're going to grow up very quickly.
Yeah, it was also eye-opening to hear her say, like, it was funny because she said, "What's it like co-parenting with Kanye West?" And she goes, "How do you think it is co-parenting with Kanye West?" And then she proceeded to say, that it's kind of frustrating. She always wants her kids to see their dad. She will never say no. She jets them across the world to see him for a couple days at a time just because that's where he's at. But she said, as of right now, they haven't seen him in a little over a month. So that was kinda crazy to hear.
Yeah, I don't think she should have said that for the sake of her children and just the world being involved in that.
Well, that's what she said too, like, she doesn't say bad things to them, and she doesn't tell them what's going on, and so, yeah,
Oh.
I thought with how she was tiptoeing around everything, that part was a little more direct than some of the other stuff she was saying, but
That was a direct missile.
mhm, and then
Because
she
again,
proceeded to say that she doesn't know how much basic things cost, like a carton of milk.
and who the fuck's buying a carton, by the way? That was
I know, I was like,
interesting.
"Do you think we're still in school?" Some
Yeah.
of us are, I guess, but
Yeah,
yeah.
so definitely not on the same planet as us. But so then
No.
her kids aren't going to be in her parenting style, won't either. And that's okay. You guys do
Mhm.
you.
Yeah. Okay, wanna play a game?
Sure. What's this
We're
one?
we're gonna play Celebrity Emergency Contacts.
Okay.
So, we have different scenarios which are associated with 3 different celebrities. I think combined, we'll agree on
Yeah,
a
or we can do
celebrity.
every other.
Yeah. But, so which celebrity would you call to dot, dot, dot? Let's start with number 1. Which celebrity would you call if you got arrested but need to keep it quiet? We have Blake Lively, Kris Jenner, or Ryan Reynolds.
Easiest answer I've ever had in my life. Kris Jenner.
Oh, absolutely.
She's a
She's
real
a
one.
yeah, and she does this on the daily for multiple kids.
And Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, I would not trust them. I wouldn't I wouldn't trust them with
Mhm.
my dog.
Haven't you heard Taylor Swift's song about Blake Lively?
No.
I heard it for the first time recently. Emily showed it to me.
I did listen to the album, but I just don't really know anything behind it other than the one that talks about Travis Kelce's member.
Penis?
Cock. Dick.
His dick.
His manhood.
I saw people are for Halloween are dressing up as Taylor Swift, and then the guy dresses up as a tree.
Stop. That's actually great.
Yeah, I love it.
It's great. Okay, who is most likely to start? Oh, wait. Should I say, start and win a bar fight?
Yeah,
Who's
which
most
celebrity
likely
would
to
you call?
help you, right? Is this what it is? Okay.
Who would you call to start and win a bar fight?
Who would you call to start and help you win a bar fight? Jason Momoa. Oh, shout out, a Des Moiner. Megan
Oh.
Fox or Post Malone?
So this one's a little harder because we got the guy with the muscles. We got Megan Fox, who is a feisty one, and who would punch her back? She's too beautiful. But then we have Post Malone, who probably has been in many fights and is probably very scrappy.
I don't think he is. I think he calls everyone ma'am is the most kind human being in the world, is what I've heard. Even on Kim Kardashian actually talked about that on her podcast.
Yeah, but if
Celebrity.
he was like before, I guess, yes, maybe not now, but I'm imagining him just getting, because he used to get so fucked up. Like, you really think he never got into fights?
I think it
Remember?
was still in good conscious.
Okay, but I'm actually probably gonna go with Megan Fox for this one, weirdly enough. She's got some sass, some level. She's got some witchy things going on too. There isn't anyone defeating her.
Yes, I'm intimidated by her. I think Jason Momoa is too nice. Same with Posty. Megan all day, and she would help me take somebody down. I want her on my side in a fight,
Yes.
for
Oh,
sure.
same.
I don't want
Same.
her on the opposite end of a fight.
Yeah. Keep her always on my side. Okay. Which celebrity would you call to fix your PR after a bad night out? We got Taylor Swift, Zendaya, or Oprah. Oh my God, Maddie's hero.
I know my answer. My answer is Zendaya, because name one motherfucker who doesn't like Zendaya. Name one
That's
person
true.
who doesn't
I
like
was
Zendaya.
leaning towards her as well because I feel like she would handle it in a way that I appreciate it.
I
I think
agree.
she's very thoughtful and has a very good approach to her. But I can't believe was there any battle between her and Oprah?
No, because we're talking PR here, so this is very strategic. Oprah does not really help people with fix their public image very much, I don't think. And a
Mhm.
lot of people dislike Oprah. So I'm gonna go with Zendaya.
Yes. Taylor Swift has had quite a bit of PR. I'm sure she's got a team behind her, but the fact that Zendaya really hasn't had any. Ooh, but that's a good point. Do you go with the more experienced one?
Well, I think like what it is basically like you want this person to say something good about you, therefore like their fan base will then like you, right? So like I
Okay.
don't care if Oprah's fan base likes me. If you want Taylor Swift to fix your PR, a lot of people dislike Taylor Swift. And so the only people that you're going to get on your side are Swifties, and that's really not my personal brand. So it really doesn't work for me. Does that make sense?
Mhm. It does.
So I
Okay.
want I want her to fix it for the right people.
All right. We got Zendaya.
Okay. Who are you going to call for emotional support after a breakup? Are you going to call Selena Gomez, Adele, or Dolly Parton?
This is hard. I'm between Selena Gomez and Adele. Um, because they just have such heartbreaking songs that they've written. They've obviously gone through it. Not that Dolly Parton hasn't, but
I feel like Selena would give you a big hug. Adele would be
Mhm.
like, "Oh yeah, let's go kick his ass. Let's
Mhm.
go." And then Dolly Parton would be like, "You got this, sweetheart," and like give you like
Yeah.
some shrimp and grits or something, and more
Yeah.
comforting. So it just depends on what vibe you want.
I think I need the tenderness of Selena Gomez.
Okay. I don't. I think I'd go Dolly. I just want to meet her, to be honest, and she could give me a big hug with her rock hard boobies and make
Yeah,
everything okay.
there you go. Really comfort ya with them rocks.
Yeah. Take me to Dollywood. Spend a weekend in the Smoky Mountains. I'm in.
That sounds nice too. All right, we'll go our separate ways for this one.
Yeah.
Which celebrity would you call to plan your surprise party? It wouldn't be a surprise if you knew about it, but Chrissy Teigen, Jennifer Coolidge, or Martha Stewart?
I'm gonna go Martha Stewart. She's a bad
Same.
bitch, and I know
I
Snoop
love
would then
her.
show up. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Gin
Martha's got
juice
some
and
edge
weed.
to her. She's always surprising us. So she would do great at a surprise party.
Did you watch her Netflix documentary?
No, but I've heard about it.
It's great. If you have time, you should watch it.
Okay.
Okay, who would you call to help you hide a body? Theoretically, the FBI can relax.
Mm.
I like that disclaimer.
Yeah, that was nice. Relax, FBI.
So silly. Would you call Lady Gaga, Matthew McConaughey, or Pete Davidson? I think we would both call the same person.
Is it PD?
Yeah, I love Pete Davidson.
PD?
I love Pete Davidson. In fact, when
Same.
we were talking about Ariana Grande, I miss those days when they were dating so badly. It was like a fever dream for a couple months.
I know. I loved it, but I hated the pain it inflicted on Mac Miller. But I also was like, yeah, but he's like another version of Mac Miller in a way. They got like kind of the same funny, like dirtball vibe that is like somehow very, very attractive.
Weirdly attractive, chatted
Yes.
up,
So
and also
agreed. But
silly.
I think Pete Davidson is very smart, but then would add some comedic relief that I would very much need in that situation. Apparently, he went on Shark Tank with someone else to sell a product, and they were like, "We'll need this, this, and this from you guys to figure out if we want to move forward." And Pete just goes, "I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking idea what you just said."
Yep.
It was so funny. It's
I would go with
perfect.
him for the same reason. Matthew McConaughey could get the job done. He just annoys me a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Lady Gaga would be way too serious about this shit. I really like her as an artist, but I just don't think we would hang out.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
worthy. It's not anything bad about her.
I also can't figure out her personality. She spent so many years just like trying to be weird as fuck, and now all of a sudden she's serious. And who are you?
I think she's
I
just
still don't know
super
who she is.
artsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
would go with Pete Davidson.
Okay. Who would you call to host your Midwest Thanksgiving? We got Trisha Yearwood, Stanley Tukey.
Tucci, baby.
Tucci? Who's that?
Okay, so Stanley Tucci is from he's like he's in The Devil Wears Prada.
Who is this man?
He also has Stanley also has a CNN special show that was on for a while called Searching for Italy. He's Italian, obviously. You can tell by his last name, but he also has cookbooks and is known for cooking and um he's awesome.
Why do they have him next to Penn Badgley in a lot of photos? It's like they're comparing them. Okay. Him or Jennifer Garner?
Stanley Tucci.
I was
That's
gonna
it.
go with Jennifer Garner, I think. She seems like she'd be a good Midwest nice host.
Oh yeah, she's from
Very
Oklahoma.
wholesome. She's very wholesome.
She's from Oklahoma and she does spend a lot of time in Kansas City, I think. I think one of her
How do
great
you know
friends
all
lives
these
there.
things?
I just know this, so just let's roll with it. But her best friend lives in Kansas City, so she's always in Kansas City as well. So she was at the Taylor Swift show that I was at there.
Oh, nice.
We were
That's
hanging out
cool.
and she's really cool.
Yeah, okay, that's why. I just know, so let's just roll with it.
Anyways, moving on. I signed an NDA, so I can't really say too much more.
Oh,
But
yeah, understood.
so who would you call to shovel your driveway? The Rock, Paul Rudd, or Lizzo? Where are these names coming from?
Why do I want to say Lizzo?
Honestly, we would have so much fun. We'd be singing
Yeah.
songs, but also Paul Rudd, dude. I'm
I love
obsessed with
Paul
Paul
Rudd.
Rudd. I would actually
Yeah.
call Paul Rudd. Sorry. Yeah. I would call Paul Rudd.
It's between Paul Rudd and Lizzo, and Paul Rudd is like this evergreen crush I will always have. It doesn't matter what that man is in or does. I love him. Uh, but I just can't get this image of Lizzo out in the snow shoveling and just singing like, "Winding right till they gotta be great."
But a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. That bitch has shoveled a lot of snow. She's from Minnesota.
Woo! Yes, that's it. I'm full Liz.
Okay, so we're running out of time here and we have to go. But hopefully this helped you figure out what the kids are talking about these days.
Yeah, from BeanTok to AI headshots to both 6 and 7. If I learned anything today, I think it's that the internet is delusional at this point.
In a really fun yet weird yet I don't know. I'm kind of scared of the future way.
Yeah, and you just reminded me of something. Do you wanna help me say goodbye to our friends today?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
So
So
long,
long,
farewell
farewell
to you
to
know.
you, my friends.
Good
So long, Farewell
Farewell.
until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together.
In the box.
And now it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't think I did the harmony correctly.
It also won't let us be on the same time. So however that sounded, we're rolling with it. And
Okay.
hopefully you guys learned something and come back next time for our We'll Explain It Like You're 30
Yeah.
reoccurring series. Are there any TikTok trends or things people are talking about that you're not really sure of or you don't know the origin story? We're here to help.
Yeah, leave it to us. We know everything.
Well, we have time to research and then spread the good
Yeah,
word.
we'll know everything. So let us know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Maddie will know everything.
Well, I mean, it's a simple Google machine.
A machine. Jesus.
Anyways, we're
All
getting
right.
delirious.
And we're leaving. So don't forget to tune in to new episodes every Friday on Apple, Spotify, and basically everywhere.
iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, ask your Alexa to play.
And so on and so forth.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wait You're Mad. And please, for the love of God, if you listen, please share. That's how we're going to keep going. And we appreciate it in advance.
Bye.
Bye.